I wanted to come up here and just do this as a very special word of thanks to Zack, the bassist for the band Black Tide. They opened up for Escape the Fate last weekend on their tour as it came through the Houston area. And for starters, I should tell you, just as I told him that night, I was not familiar with the band Black Tide until I found out that they were opening up for Escape the Fate. But once I found out, I made it a point to check out some of their videos up here on YouTube, and I really, really like them, and I found them to be a very appropriate opening artist for Escape the Fate. Kind of similar styles, but definitely their own vibe going on. Here's the thing. When I caught up with Zack to do that clip, it was literally minutes before they were about to go on stage, and he had things going on. He did not have to take that extra minute to do that clip with me, so I really appreciated him for doing that, and as you could tell, I was definitely very excited to get a chance to meet him, and he was amazing, and their set was just what you would expect. I knew that they were going to come out swinging, and they absolutely did. And if you're not familiar with this band yet, I would encourage you to check out the songs Shout and Shockwave. Those are like they got a couple of others that are really good, but those are their two heavy hitters. Well, here's an interesting story. After I finished that clip with Zack and he took off, I went over to the gentleman who took the video, and I collected my camera back from him. Kind of a more stately looking gentleman, rather well dressed, maybe a few years older than me. And I said to him, that guy is simply amazing, and they're about to go out there and crush it tonight. Well, he said to me, Steve, he's been amazing his whole entire life. That's when it suddenly occurred to me. And I looked over to him, I said, oh my God, you're his father, aren't you? And he just kind of nodded. And what followed is, off the record, I got a chance to have a really nice and interesting little conversation with him. I didn't want to take up too much of his time, but to Zack's father, if this video makes its way back to you, sir, it was amazing to get to meet you that night, and you're definitely a true gentleman, and I really appreciate you for taking the time to visit with me as well. Once again, as for Black Tide, they went out and crushed it. And although Zack is the only member of that band I met, I found him to be an amazingly warm and wonderful human being. So go check him out. And if you get a chance to check him out on tour, please do so. You'll be glad you did. Till next time, this has been Steve, and I'll see everybody up here again soon. Rock on. Steve out.